Welcome to this screencast where I'm going to talk a little bit about how to use the Files app to access files that you have downloaded onto your Chromebook. To get the Files app, if it's not already on your shelf, go down here to the magnifying glass. When that opens up, you're going to go into this All Apps area. The Files app is this blue file folder. Now you can two-finger tap on this and choose Pin to Shelf, or you can click and hold on it and drag it and drop it wherever your shelf is located. That'll just mean that it's parked there. You can get to it very quickly. So that's the first step. Here's an example use of why we would use the Files app. In this case, I'm in a music class. My teacher has asked me to go to MuseScore and to find a piece of music, which I did. I already searched this out, and I have an account for this website, so I'm already signed in. My teacher's asked me to download this file and turn it into the teacher in my Google Classroom. So here's the download button. When I go to download and I pick the file type, notice it says here that it is downloading that file. That file is going into the Chromebook's built-in downloads folder. I can easily get to that. If this message is still here, I can click on Show in Folder and that'll open up. But let's say that this message was gone and you were wondering, how do I get to that file? That's where the Files app comes in handy. When you click on the Files app, it opens up this blue window that shows you the downloads area. It starts on the downloads area of your Chromebook. You can also see your Google Drive from here as well. So if there was something in your downloads and you wanted to move it into Google Drive, you can click this little arrow and see all your folders, and you can easily move things from downloads into your Google Drive from here as well. In this case, the teacher, like I said, has asked me to go to Classroom. So here's the assignment, and it looks like it's a folder. So my teacher wants me to drop this into a folder. So I'm going to open this folder up. So I'm going to have this folder open, and my teacher has told me I can drag and drop from the Files app right into here. So once that folder gets open, we'll see if this works. Keep spinning. There we go. So it looks like some other students have already dropped some music in here. So let me open my Files app, and I can move this by grabbing the top and kind of moving this around. So here's my music file. So I'm going to click and hold on this and drag and drop it right into that folder. So now what we should see happen is we should see a message come up that, maybe I did that too fast here. Let me try again. Yeah, there we go. So there's a little green plus. It's hard to see, but that means that is working. So now that file is uploading to this folder. And looks like it's still going. So it's less than a minute left. And eventually, as it uploads, we will see that file get added into this folder. There it is right there. So that's how you can use the Files app to take something from downloads either into your own Google Drive, or if your teacher is giving you a place to drop it, you can drag and drop from the Files app right to where your teacher wants you to put the file. Thanks so much for watching.